Hi guys. Okay. Good morning. It's a very early and cold morning in South Africa. I'm getting this video out nice and early because I have a crazy day ahead of me. M&K Miller and Kreisel room coming to an end now. I've already unboxed one of these. I'm going to do one for the camera for you guys now. And then today I'm going to be finishing off this room while the builders are finishing off in front. As soon as they're done there, hopefully today, tomorrow I can start getting in there, and then stay tuned for that video. That's going to be a nice one. New laser TV, very cool. But onto this video. The first two sets to be in South Africa of the new Miller and Kreisel IW150Ts. So IW standing for in-wall. 150 is their 150 series. That's the 300 is their flagship, but the 150 is the more I wouldn't say common or popular one, because they're still very high end, but it is the more affordable place to be, and you don't need as much power as you would with the 300 series. So this for me is the one I sell the most. And to be honest, I've had this set up now for 2 months, and now it hasn't even been completely finished. I've been adding on, and now it's going to be finished after today. It is so good. I don't want to sell anything else for cinema. You know, it's a THX cinema setup, so music is never going to be the best as it would be on a full range floor standing speaker, but for music it's still pretty darn good. But this being THX, it's for cinema. And taking that into equation, I've not heard anything better. In all my years of listening to home theaters, from building them and doing them, this is as close as you can come to a movie setup in your house. There's a reason why people like Universal Studios and Lucas uses them to master their stuff. It's just that darn good. But okay, like I said, first two sets I've used the normal tripoles where they are configured on an on-wall setup. So you have one speaker firing towards you, two firing to the sides. This is a completely different design. It's a new design from them where it's in-wall, and you have the one firing towards you with a tweeter and two firing inwards to give you a tripole design. I've not heard them. Nobody in this country has. I've installed two, which are, you can see at the back there. There's the one in there. I'm waiting for the acoustic foam to come today, so I can fill the lower and the top of that cavity, and then we will cover the front with a material. But they look so good. I've actually thought of only putting the foam in and keeping them exposed. You'll see the one box behind me mounted. We still need to finish that off and make it look nice. These two will go in there. We need to spray the grills. Here's a grill that's been sprayed, but I don't need to do another coat. It started to rain yesterday, so you can see it's not sprayed perfectly, so these will get another coat today. And yeah, let's get to the unboxing of these. And I'll also do the rooms in a shambles, but I will do a quick overview of what has been done here to date. I really think this is going to be the last of this room. I'm not going to be adding any more. I don't think I can add any more. The only place I might be able to go is power amplification, but having the flagship A110, I don't really want to go that route. I think that unit's good enough. Obviously power amplification will be adding more to it, but we're also adding a lot of cost, not just for myself, but for the end user. So I have to keep the end user in mind. And already at this price point, you are spending a good chunk of change. So if I need to add another 11 channel power amplification solution to the whole thing, it's just going to push it up by a lot and make it more unattainable for the end user. Okay, so on the top, just firstly, the packaging is on point. This stuff, you can drop this box, nothing is going to happen. Very, very good packaging, industrial-like packaging. So I'm just going to show you. I'm going to flip the camera down slightly Okay, so on top you just get like the one protective covering, then you get the whole welcome thing, congratulations with your Miller and Kreisel loudspeaker, follow them on Twitter and. So pretty standard stuff. That is nice, because yesterday we tried to figure out the size to make the boxes, and I couldn't find it anywhere online because they're so new. Eventually Kyle from Planet sent me the sizes. They weren't 100% correct, so I always recommend opening the box nice on top. First thing after you take this off is a template. Use your template, guys. You don't want to get your in-wall cutouts and stuff wrong. In SA we can't really do, we don't have drywall, so it's all built walls. So what we do is we build the cavities like you see there, and we can fill them with foam, and we can make them look like nice acoustic panels. Do different coverings on them. This is going to be black and gray because this room is black and gray. But yeah, use your templates. You don't want to guess. You can go online and get sizes, but don't be angry when those sizes don't pan out to be 100%. This is the way. Template. Then the first speaker slides off like so. Now put it on its side. All the stuff. Look at this. You know, that's what I'm saying. This grill lies in there, speaker lies in there. This is not getting damaged. Okay, in here, I'm gonna open this up. It's just the grill. It comes white as standard. White as standard, but you can spray them. Another thing I couldn't find online is how to spray these grills. Because there's no manual that says, listen, spray it like this, spray it like that. It just says paintable grill. So don't go painting it with a roller. You want to be gentle. At the back, it's almost got like a speaker speaker cloth type effects on it. You don't want to saturate the pores. So get yourself, if you're doing a DIY, get yourself a rattle can, whatever color you want. Do the normal spraying prep. Shake the can nicely, make sure it's nice and clean. It comes nice and clean out the plastic, but if you've handled it with your hands and there's oil on, first clean that off properly with some cleaner, so you have a nice clean surface. Then start spraying light coats. You just want to mist it. Just mist it and just keep on going until it's nice and clear, and keep on looking at the pores that they're not saturated. I can show you on the black one. Keep in mind it's not been properly done yet, it's not finished, but if you can see, the light's not going to work now, but you can see through it, the pores. If I keep it up to the light like that, I can see everything properly, nothing has been blocked, because you don't want the sound to be hindered in any way. Okay, so let's get on to the speaker. The other one is in the bottom. I'm just going to show you one of them. And they're heavy, hey? It's a really properly built piece of equipment. I absolutely love Miller and Kreisel. I don't think I'm going to go any other cinema brand ever. Well, I've said that about a few things. You always learn new things, but I don't think there's anywhere up. Okay, nice little cloth bag. There you go, guys. The brand new design. This is so beautiful. So that's it. The new IW150T. Got your mid-range driver. You got your high-end tweeter. These tweeters are so amazing. I've had clients come in for demos, and I've got it set up where all the covers are on, so you don't see the speakers. And you start playing a movie, and it's like, where is it coming from? It's just these in-wall speakers. They are such a high quality caliber. It's just insane, the sound that they reproduce, and the amount of power that you can throw at these. They can handle up to 300 watts easily. These things just shine. So they have the one tweeter, and then they have the tripole design. I've actually been wanting to go read online, but you'll see if you go online, the information on the higher end stuff is very limited. So I'm still going to do my homework. I think these are sort of a, I don't know if it's a mid-range driver or if it's a tweeter type of mid-range configuration, because if you feel the mid-range driver, there's the normal slack that you would get from a mid-range driver. If you feel these, they are extremely stiff. And also looking at the top, I've got no real idea if it's supposed to if it's designed to work more like a tweeter or a mid-range. Being tripole, I would think it's a combination of the two. Once again, can't say full range driver because this is a THX setup, so they are only designed to play as low as 80 Hertz. Below 80 Hertz, you need to cross over to your sub, which the THX subs actually have a setting on there where you can play around, or you can just put it on straight THX mode, which I recommend. If you do not know what you're doing, THX on the sub, cross your receiver to 80. That's it. Do your calibrations, do your level testing, and they will astound you. So if any guys, if you are close to me, you are more than welcome. This is what I do. Come and have a demo of this room. You will be amazed. But okay, onto this. So grill, where's the white grill? They magnetically just clip onto the front with one hell of a force. And that's it. So you don't see the speaker in wall. Let's go to the rear. So they clamp on with these heavy duty clamps. And these things, if I say heavy duty, if you screw them down, you watch how much torque you put through them. When you get to the last bit, go slow, because they will, if you're doing it like on a ceiling board or on a piece of drywall, you won't destroy the speaker, you'll destroy the wall. These things clamp with force. Then they have these pads on the back. So let's say you're pushing it too far into a wall, that sort of, if it pushes against the wall, it's got like an anti-vibration pad, which is very, very cool. I always design my cavities a bit deeper so I don't have this problem, but it's nice of them to think of the solution. You got your cable guides, so you can push your cable through there and tighten them down so they're not rattling on the back of the speaker, and they're nice and sealed. You have your, always look at the back. It says left and right. So look at how you put them on what side of the room. Even on all of their stuff, they normally tell you which way to put them around. So look at that. You got your power ratings and all that stuff there. And you have your quality terminals, binding posts. An extremely well built speaker. What you would expect from a Danish brand. The Danish just know how to make speakers. But yeah, so that's my unboxing of the M&K IW150Ts. One last look at it. So tell me, do you guys, what do you think? Put the covers on, leave the covers off? They just look so imposing. I love them. So I'm gonna continue unboxing the other one, set them up, get all my panelings in place, and then do a calibration. And then I will show you a video of when it's all done. That will be my next video, and then wait for the big one in front. So yeah, guys, if you want to see more of this content, doesn't cost you anything, please like and subscribe. It helps the channel grow, motivates me to bring you more quality stuff. Also let me know if you guys want to see anything else, what you would like to see. If you want to see demos of this room, of my other rooms, you want to see new products, because then I can let the suppliers know, listen, the guys want to see this and this and this, and we can update that. So please like, subscribe. I'm still waiting for Denon and Marantz to send me the new boxes they have to solve the problem I had before with the handshake issues with the PlayStation, Xbox, and especially the projectors. I've got the PlayStation and Xbox are sorted out because I'm not doing 120 Hertz, I'm not doing 8K. So my problem is handshake issues with Optoma, JVC, Sony. At the moment, I'm just doing Epson for the reason they work. And I can't sell stuff to my clients that don't work. So still waiting on that. Update will be as soon as those boxes roll in. This being South Africa, we are always on the tail end of getting stuff. And with the current importing, shipping thing being as it is, it's a problem. one little thing I want to note that I ran into yesterday. So these screws that tie down, they use a T25 bit. It's that little star bit with all the points. The one I had, the only one I had, was stripped and I couldn't tighten them down. So eventually I had to run around, find that bit. I found Sets actually bought two to keep spares. I would love for the guys to actually, some manufacturers do, some don't, put the bit that is going to be used to tighten down a specific thing in the box, because now you've spent a great deal of money to install your stuff, to unbox them, get your panels done, get ready for installation, not to have the damn bit that you need to tighten them down. You have to stop everything you're doing, drive around like a madman to find a T25 bit, and it's not a common bit. So that's just on a side note. If anyone's watching this, you're going to install this T25 bit. It's like that. Let me get closer so you guys can see. You see that? That's the shape of it. But the number T25. Get that bit, keep spares. Because as soon as it strips and those teeth on the bit goes, you can chuck it away, get a new one. Okay guys, till next time. Thank you. Cheers. Bye.